Hey, this is David Bozek. I'm here to present on a project I've been working on for about three and a half months now. Basically, the project was my attempts to explore the world of game AI, which I hadn't really touched before. You know, I've worked on gameplay stuff, I've done some graphics stuff in classes and stuff, and I just wanted to learn as much as I can, so this time I was like, let's look at some AI, and I was thinking about a couple games I had played that had what I thought was very, very good AI, namely F.E.A.R and Killzone 2. And I tried to kind of take some of the things that the AI developers did with those games and implement it myself in a Unity setting just to kind of speed up the process and stuff. So basically, I was looking through some of Jeff Orkin's work in the AI design of F.E.A.R, and he talks a lot about this system he sort of put together called Goal-Oriented Action Planning, or GOAP. And the basic premise of that was the ability to give an agent or individual unit a goal, and the individual unit, no matter where they were, would plan a sequence of actions based on what actions they had available to accomplish that goal, rather than having to have a lot of complex conditional logic and a lot of huge numbers of states in a state machine to deal with all possible combinations. So what I implemented, I looked a lot on his papers, and the F.E.A.R source code is open source and available, so I read a lot through the AI and how they implemented it there, and sort of attempted to, on the individual level, to replicate how that worked. And so it uses A* to plan a sequence of actions which affect the world in given states. Like, each AI understands a state of the world, like whether that AI, whether that agent is in cover, whether that agent has a weapon drawn, whether that agent has a weapon loaded, whether that agent, or whether the player is dead and such. And then you can give them a goal state, like, I want the player to be dead. Like one goal that these are given commonly is attack player from cover, which basically says, at the end of the day, I want you to be attacking the player, I want the player to be dead, and I want you to be in cover. And you can give that from any sort of state that they're in, and they'll find a path of actions which change these world states to accomplish that goal, and then they'll attempt to activate those actions in sequence and proceed with their mission. And then what I wanted to put on top of that was based on Killzone 2's AI, what they did with their bot AI in multiplayer games, which they have put out a couple papers on, and those were really helpful. And they had some situations where they had kind of a general unit that would tell different squads where to go, and then they had a squad leader type unit which would make decisions for the squad as a whole, and then the individual units would accomplish smaller scale goals and how they would attack, how they would when they would reload, and so on and so forth. But I wanted to use I kind of took the squad manager idea from that, and I have a squad manager. It is an invisible unit that kind of moves with the squad, and this allows for more complex movement patterns. In F.E.A.R, I think one of the problems was the movement of the individual units. If they flanked or did anything interesting like that, that was all emergent behavior. The individual units didn't really know about the overarching plan of every unit next to them or all the other units in their squad. In this situation, the squad manager sort of controls that, and the squad manager is the one that's going to determine goals for the individual units and tell the individual units when they should move to locations, when they should attack, when they should retreat, when they should be fighting. And so this allows for some cool maneuvers like the advancing maneuver, where you'll see sometimes the AI, as they move forward, they'll engage into a set spot, they'll attempt to fire. One unit will start suppressing the player. If the player's too far away, they need to advance forward, and then they'll leapfrog, kind of one at a time, moving to forward locations, while the other units stay attacking, so the player is not as able to just pop up and kill many units while they're advancing, because they're still under some sort of fire. And this, I think, provides for a more realistic and fun experience for the player. Also, the AI can talk to each other and return status reports to the squad manager, so the squad manager can understand, okay, the advancement has failed, or we need to retreat now. I want to work on, in the future, some more interesting movements like flanking, which I haven't inputted yet, where some units stay in place, other units move around to one side to pressure the player. I also wanted to put in some sort of idea of the AI units like running in like a charging manner, so they come around the player from multiple sides and get very close if they have close range weapons and stuff, and different types of units like medic units and you know, heavy machine gun units and stuff. But so what you've seen there is basically the AI, they are given goals, they're able to accomplish these goals, the squad manager is able to plan goals for the different AI to accomplish. The AI have, like, they focus in their weapons, how they miss and attack the player, adjusts over time, so it encourages the player to keep moving, to be in cover. You probably noticed recently that I died much quicker when I was out of cover than when in cover. But this is just a quick kind of gameplay wrapper on top of the underlying AI system. And I just wanted to show that off because I was proud of what I had accomplished so far. And I had a great time learning about all this. I can't thank the developers of Killzone 2 and F.E.A.R enough for giving out the resources so much that I could learn from. And that's really about all I have to say at this time. Please email me or talk to me if you want any further explanation. I really love the project and I loved learning about what I learned about. So I'd be happy to talk further on the issue and what's been done here. So thanks.